who is my brother.
Well, now that you mention it, I see the family resemblance.
Yeah, you can kind of tell. Maybe a little bit, maybe a bit.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to another episode of Pineapple and Lemon.
Yeah.
We're continuing our journey with the Lord of the Rings franchise today.
Yeah, we're heading into the second part of the second movie.
Woohoo!
Two Towers.
Woohoo! Part
Second
2.
half.
Yes.
Parentheses, Helm's Deep only.
Just Helm's Deep.
Yes.
That's why we're watching this film only.
Yeah, really.
For the Battle of Helm's Deep.
We've been building up to this part.
We have been building up. I think we're ready to get in.
Yes.
We have Steven.
Also, Nick's here.
Yeah, so Nick is back.
Yeah, I'm here. I just like to thank the viewers
Academy.
and the Academy.
But while we're watching Two Towers, we are going to be doing a drinking game again.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
get your water ready.
Get your pineapple juice, your lemon juice.
Yeah, do shots of lemon juice. Let's go.
Straight up.
So the rules we're playing by is anytime someone says Hobbit, Mordor. If Gollum says Precious, anyone drinks, eats, or smokes. Legolas shoots an arrow.
Yeah, really.
If
really.
there's
at least 11 minimum.
If there's a panning shot of the landscape, or if you see the eye.
Yep. I think we should be more worried about the Precious and the Legolas shooting an arrow, just because we know we're getting into a battle.
Let's buckle up is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, buckle up. Are we ready to get going?
Set it.
Okay, we're starting. Continue the film.
Then you must be at least 60.
Anytime someone tries to guess your age.
Hello.
87.
Whoop, there it is.
87.
But last year.
And I don't wanna miss a thing.
Mic drop.
Add some auto-tune to it. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
See boy with Anatha.
So wait, his mom was half elf?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's a
sorry.
Numenorian,
No, yeah, I know that. I thought he was that and also a corpse.
Nope.
Okay, he's just one.
just raised by elves.
Who is Numenorian? His dad or mom?
Both.
Where the hell did they come from?
Numenor.
Wasn't it destroyed thousands of years ago?
Yes, but the people weren't all completely destroyed.
I am mortal. You are elf kind.
I mean, like, I know he's mortal, but he's also not like mortal, you know? It's a little different.
He will die. He just
Think of
gets
it as
a
like
longer
superhuman.
life.
Yeah.
Like slightly, very, very slightly superhuman. It's a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, smarter, and lives a little longer.
And that's why he's going to be the new headliner for the new Superman movie by James Gunn coming out. It's going to be Vigo.
I don't think so.
Calling it now.
I don't think so.
Young Superman is Viggo
Yeah.
Mortensen.
The guy who just said he's 87.
Yes, let's scream it so that all the women and children can panic.
Hey, would you rather them not know what's going on and have them dawdle?
Well, no, but rather dawdling than panicked people. They're a bit easier to control. One.
There we go. Do we have to start a count here?
I will.
2.
Not yet.
2.
3. You didn't count the other one?
There was only 2.
Yeah, he didn't let it loose yet. The guy in the background.
What do you say? Comparable to Narnia?
Gnarnia.
No.
Get the wounded on horses.
What if the horses are wounded? Do you put the wounded horse on another horse?
Naturally.
He told you what he wanted done.
Lord Aragorn, where is he?
Aragorn is Aragon.
He gone.
No, that's a movie about dragons.
That's spelt with an E. At least they have a good chant going. Morale is high.
This night.
How come his staff is different?
They each have their own distinct staff.
But even like his has a orb in it, whereas Gandalf's does not.
It has a crystal.
Does that derive different powers?
They'll each have their own unique powers, right?
It's just something to channel it through. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to drink and drive, Aragorn.
I think he knows that. That's why he's letting the horse drive.
Bound to your grief under the fading tree.
He's really trying to make a point with this. It's quite the speech to be like, yeah, don't fall for this guy.
You should have given it earlier.
He always looks so angry.
It's like permanent scowl face. Make your eyebrows go in complete downward direction.
Well, there's the eye.
It's a little baby eye. Does that count?
Baby eye.
Do we leave Middle-earth to its fate?
Is there any lore past this point in the Silmarillion, or is it mostly before?
like the Silmarillion's all before, but there is like he was getting ready to write a sequel.
What happened?
There are notes for a sequel. I don't know, but like I assume he passed on, but I forget what it was called. It was like a shadow looming or something like that.
Mm-hmm. He started it and then decided not to continue with it because the way that he ended the Lord of the Rings.
I'm pretty sure that like nearing the end of his life, though, he was getting ready to actually go forward with it.
The whole point of the sequel was going to be like, you know, Aragorn's king and they're tracking down like the last evils and stuff like that. And
But it's like a direct sequel, not like
yes,
ages past.
no, it's a direct sequel.
So actually, the new shadow had nothing to do with Aragorn. It had to do with descendants in the Fourth Age, the Age of Men, fighting against the Dark Tree.
He was my brother.
Well, now that you mention it, I see the family resemblance.
Yeah, you can kind of tell, maybe a little bit, maybe a bit. That would have been funny though if they just recast, used him twice.
Sean Bean.
Yeah, just use Sean Bean again and be like, can't you tell we're brothers?
Just wearing a different colored shirt.
His hair parts the other way.
I would have loved it.
For the north, for Winterfell.
Except he never does that.
Winter is coming.
He never does that.
No, we just say
He's
winter
only
is
in the
coming.
north for like an episode.
Precious.
Oh. That's a classic Precious. Put a little extra on that one.
You were right, Sam.
Sam was right.
Sam's always right.
Always.
If we're batting averages here between Sam and Frodo, Sam's
One might
always
say
right.
he's Samwise.
One might say he's Gamgee.
False.
Still feeling a little woozy. They really march in quite the arrangement.
We must leave exactly 3 feet in between.
Yeah, geez, one misstep, the whole army goes down.
Gotta start all over again. Hey, chat.
There we go. Now that's a pan of the land. Doo-doo-doo.
I can't believe this was all filmed in Toronto.
Right
my
in the heart of the
God.
city.
Get out of here.
There, I think I can see the CN Tower in the background.
Double door entrance coming up. There we go.
Oh, and he enters.
That's the shot.
Is it going to
That's
be
it.
like a WWE entrance music plays?
Rocky theme.
We are alone.
I'm so lonely
I have no Gondor.
on my own.
Own.
For a very long time.
You guys have been walking for a while.
Yeah, but how freaking slow he is. They've only gone like 10 feet.
I would describe that more as phlegmy.
We're having this conversation while all these people are like crying and scared for their lives.
Right.
Don't worry, Maddie. They're just acting.
No. This is all real. This actually happened.
It did. It was 400 years ago.
I know it because Christina told me it was true.
It's true.
She's never lied to me about anything.
Not the Dagathyr.
Then I shall die as one of them.
I love it because like everyone is just like, wow, these two are just really shouting at each other in Elvish, and then it's like, I will die as one of them, and I was like,
What did you say to him?
Been sent to the armory.
Is that Gandalf behind them? Or just the sun?
Yeah.
And you trust your king.
You're asking this now, like 2 hours before a battle's about to start.
Who would win in a fight? Gandalf or Dumbledore?
Dumbledore.
Ooh.
Gandalf.
Dumbledore.
One is
Gandalf.
a demigod.
Yep.
Yeah, and then one's from Lord of the Rings. Listen, which of them actually died? So that's all I need to say.
Yeah.
Dumbledore. What?
We only just finished saying good morning.
I feel like this is very pointed at C.S. Lewis at this point. Like, come on.
It's an attack.
An alliance once existed between elves and men.
Was that during the Five Armies?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what they're referencing?
No.
Because I also saw that historical documentary.
Are you ready?
Let's freaking go. Last 45 minutes of the movie.
If it's good enough, I'll flip the table.
Move the drinks first.
Save the drinks,
dog.
not the table.
I love how Peter is like, look, okay, so we're gonna do this really big battle, but we're gonna do it at night. But let me raise the stakes even more and it's gonna be pissing rain.
And you're all gonna love this shoot. It's gonna be your favorite thing you've ever done in your whole life.
And your reward? T-shirts. You notice that the drinking game has been kind of kind to us because they knew that the battle was happening and we're gonna get demolished.
It's been lighter for sure, so. Yeah, get hyped, get hyped.
Get your drink.
We gotta see. We gotta find Legolas in the shots.
You also have to find Peter Jackson's cameo.
Okay, you can point it
I
out.
will. There's one for Legolas.
That's one.
We could send you to them.
Yeah, how do you expect that to happen?
What a great attitude. I'd much rather fall back than forward.
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe not down the actually, probably maybe on the stairs.
Ladders.
Rather the stairs than a 30-foot drop.
Good!
He just might have said good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Bring them to me.
Come to me.
I'm on 17!
17, guys.
That doesn't count. We didn't see it. There's one. There's two.
Well, that's good news. And what about Saruman?
Oh, we haven't even brought him up yet.
Don't be hasty.
Yeah. We got time. Here comes the Olympic torch.
I was gonna say because they didn't know bombs existed.
Bonk.
Don't underestimate the power of rocks.
Something Toph would say.
Yup.
We all know who the real MVP of this war, like this battle, is, right?
The Ents.
Gandalf.
The snowboard
The
scene.
Ents aren't even in this battle. They're in a different battle.
That's why I'm being silly about it. What's your answer?
Gandalf, 100%.
This track is so good.
He brings the winning army.
Let's go, X Games.
Woo! 1, 2, 3.
When the CrossFitters go to war.
5?
No,
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
say
fire
no
it.
on that one. What's the most dejected somebody's put on a jacket?
We've got the Shire.
Do we?
Yeah, we don't know what's been going on back there. You've been gone a long
It's
time.
fine right now.
Auctioning off Frodo's belongings.
The hobbits always turn to auctions. Woohoo!
Whee!
Nice dismount.
10 points. 10 points.
I think he could have pointed his toes a little bit more.
Oh, it's a 9-9?
Yeah.
9.5?
Yeah.
Thought this place was supposed to be impenetrable. Unpenetrable?
They had bombs.
Impenetrable.
Timber. It's going down.
I'm yelling, get the hell out of the way.
Move.
Don't tell the elf.
Not a word.
Hey, Legolas!
I tossed him. And Gimli takes out the entire army all by himself.
It's just Gimli. Aragorn's just sitting having a beer.
Gimli's like, my count's now 82.
Woo!
Legolas is like,
That still only counts
I
as
got
one.
700. Man, that guy had a bad time.
You're just in the wrong place.
He got one of the worst ones.
Did he pull him up by himself?
No.
This guy's jacked.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
Four.
5. That's 5.
6.
I always like going south. It feels like going downhill.
Do you find that? Does it feel like you're going downhill?
Like I know when I'm going south.
Do we know directions? Oh, right. Yeah, Frodo.
Wait, Frodo's in this movie?
It's only been like 30 minutes. I love the track for the March of the Ents.
You can call this a march? Shuffle?
Who would win, an Ent or Groot?
An Ent.
Well, Groot maybe.
Groot's faster.
And potentially
And
bigger.
has access to guns.
Yeah, Groot would come up.
Tolkien's grandson is in these scenes.
Where?
He's one of the members of Gondor's army.
This is truly the type of movie where it's like you want to throw in anybody. You got family members, you got friends.
At dawn,
You remember when he told us to look to the east?
Yeah, that was 5 days ago.
Good thing I know where east is.
Let me get my GPS out.
GPS. Always carry a compass.
So guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride out, not really kill any of the orcs, and let them just follow after the women behind us.
It'll be fine.
It's all fine.
It's good. It's good.
Just slap them in the face with your sword. They'll chase you.
Ooh, that's a steep drop off, though.
It really is.
Those poor
Every
horses.
horse trips.
Yeah. Really ruins your grand entrance if you
Yeah,
all fall.
It only takes us for one person in the back, and it'll just snowball.
Gandalf looks behind him. They've all fallen. Got the fire out. He just dunked his head in. Okay.
Getting Spider-Man vibes?
Okay. Elijah and Toby. Speech time. It's not like there's a bunch of destruction happening all around them right now.
No, but I'm gonna monologue.
We can take a beat. The boys are back together again.
The band's back.
Yeah.
This is probably the best monologue in the movies, though.
Legolas looks so disturbed.
He's like, what?
I thought trees were friends.
He was twitching.
Because he's got my axe embedded in his nervous system.
Arm twitch. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have moved that.
Wait a minute.
I love that he looks up. It's such a nice callback. A cooked chicken.
The chicken.
Just chilling.
Lightly rinsed.
Lightly rinsed, yeah.
All our hopes now lie with two little hobbits.
Two little hobbits. They completely forget about Gollum yet again.
They don't know he's with them.
Master betrayed us. Tricksy, false.
Could you imagine giving this monologue at work if, like, your boss asks you if you want to go home early and then he tells you that you can't?
Yeah, I mean.
Give this entire monologue.
Are you giving both sides?
Both sides, yeah.
Hobbit.
Hobbit. Love that it's just like dark hellscape.
Oh, there's the eye.
There's a good old eye. There you have it.
That's the second one.
Directed by Percy Jackson.
Starring Percy Jackson. All right, Two Towers.
What are our thoughts?
There were towers, 2 of them.
Wow.
Good.
Exceptional.
That's all you got from it. So there's 2 towers.
I think we touched on this with The Fellowship, but these movies do move pretty quick considering how long they are. This second half probably more so than the first half did. It is a lot of just the battle itself, but
Yeah.
like we were saying, we're cutting back to everyone's favorite part with the Ents.
Yep.
Speaking
Ents.
nice and slowly.
Yep, it was great. Really helps, you stay awake.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
What are your feelings after watching it compared to like the first one? It's just all big one continuous story for you, or do you find the differences?
It's still one continuous story for me, and again, it's because I don't have a favorite film in its entirety. Like, I have favorite moments, and so for each film, like, I do have like highlight moments, and for me, like, one of the highlight moments is the battle for Helm's Deep. So I really do enjoy watching that.
Moment, that's 40 minutes.
It's great. It's great 40 minutes. But I do recognize that it is, I feel like it's a bit slower. I found the book was really slow to get through, primarily because of the Ents and that they do talk very slow.
Yeah.
And it's a bit drier and it's a bit slow moving, but it kind of, I just keep reminding myself, okay, Battle for Helm's Deep is coming. And that's kind of like what keeps pushing me forward through it.
Yeah, like definitely because you get both parts to it. It creates a more balanced film than if it was split in half. Any thoughts over there in the corner from the peanut gallery?
Yeah, so I liked it. I definitely do think that it's not as good as the first one. Not that that's a slight at all, because the first one is really good. It is more so of a setup. Like I said earlier, it does remind me quite a bit of the 7th Harry Potter Part 1, in that it's, for the most part, nothing too crazy going on, but it is setting up what I assume is going to be a good third movie. And then obviously it sets up the big battle at the end there.
Mostly just like we were saying before, I think I do prefer the first one, but as a whole, it doesn't really matter because it creates the entire story. And they do add quite a lot of new characters into this one.
They do.
So the first time, if you're ever first time watching this, I'm sure it is hard to keep track of the new people, what part of the world they belong to, like that whole thing. So they do definitely flesh out a lot of the world in this one as well, not just one little corner. of the Shire. So.
Yeah, I think that was just the thing with the first one. You're only really dealing with like the Shire and then Rivendell, and you're kind of still dealing with, you know, like in this, like you said, in this little corner. But then now that we're moving forward into more of the world as the journey goes more eastward,
Honestly,
it's like
they don't really introduce much in the next one. It's pretty much just a giant battle.
Yeah, well, could you imagine them being like, here's a whole other thing we're gonna introduce?
No, that's why I say the first movie and a half is all just set up.
No, that's 100%.
They need to be able to move it that fast later.
And I would say like it does move pretty quick. Like you don't really get introduced to new characters. You get like introduced to one new group.
You get like flushing out of things more than you get introductions.
You get to spend time with some characters that you've been introduced to, but you haven't really got a lot of time with. And there's like some reunions in that as well. But it's primarily just full setup, and then there's a couple battles.
No, there's pretty much just like one real battle.
I would say battle and a half, but yes.
I would say that's part of the same battle.
I would say I disagree.
I would say you haven't seen it, so you don't matter.
Can we agree we're all hyped now to get the last one? See what happens in the finale?
Well, Nick, you haven't seen the third one, so are you excited to see what happens in the final?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what happens in the final. I mean, obviously, you know, I know some of the general points.
Like Sam marries Frodo.
Yeah, exactly. And them all going off at the end. But no, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to get a resolution, because I've probably watched the first and second one at least like 3 or 4 times and just never the last one. So finally it will be resolved. And yeah, should be a good time. I know that there's a lot of talkings going on, but if the end product is really what you're looking for, then I'm just kidding. I'm just
Wow, okay. All right.
Okay.
I think we're good. Thank you so much for watching with us.
It's been a blast and a half.
Had a really good time.
As always.
You could like this video.
Or subscribe, even better.
If you want to see something for us to watch in the future, like a movie or a TV show, please let us know in the comments.
And we'll get on that right away for you.
Yeah.
Woohoo!